What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Uber Adventures. My name is John, and today we are looking at the Durango Gold G383 RL Cube by KZ. This is a massive unit, so it's probably going to take a while to go through everything. So if you have some popcorn, if you have a drink, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. So what we're going to do, we're going to start on the outside, then work our way in, and then at the very end of the video, I will go over the technical specs. So wait till the end if you want to know the length, the weight, and all that good stuff. I will have all that in there. All right, so we're going to start off with the obvious things that I can see. So it does have two awnings with lights underneath them. You can't really see them because it's the middle of the day. You also have one slide out on your passenger side. And as we go over to the driver's side, we have one in the front and then one in the back. So you have three slide outs in this unit. And then on the very front, you have a Rotaflex pin box. Now, if you ever want to upgrade that, there are some other options, but that is the one that comes on this one. KZ is proud to show off their logo along with being established in 1972. It has the frameless windows. There are a couple windows that do have frames in this one, like this one in the corner. But the main ones that stick out that people can see, all they see is the beautiful frameless windows. So this one has the solid steps, which is phenomenal because you can actually put some weight on it. Some of the units you step on and it feels like you're gonna tip over the trailer. Off to the left of it, you actually have a place to hold your dog collar. It even has this cute little paw print in the middle of it. In fact, it has a sticker that says leash latch, bonus beverage opener as well. So I guess you can open up a beer or whatever you got. So that's kind of cool. All right, let's go ahead and go through the compartments. We'll start on the passenger side and work our way to the very front. So here you have all your battery and your battery disconnects and your battery power adjustment and everything that you probably don't need to be touching unless you actually know what you're doing. Again, I always state this, if you don't know what it is, don't touch it. You don't want to hurt yourself. These things are massive and they will hurt you. Now the large storage compartment right next to the battery container actually has a swiveled out TV that can come out. However, I'm just going to leave it there for the video. And then it's a pass-through with tons and tons of storage. So if your dog just wants to sit in here and relax, it's a great place because you can actually open both sides and get a nice breeze going through the two, or you can just use it strictly for storage. Now this unit does have a towing package. It is actually labeled and tells you everything about it. It's a 300-pound hitch rating and a 3,000-pound towing rating. So you could actually pull a car behind this if you're crazy enough. A small car, but a car. Going up, you have another frameless window that absolutely looks stunning. And then you have pre-wiring for a backup camera. It does not have one, but it can be installed. You can walk on the roof of this unit. You do have a ladder going up to the top, so it is completely safe for you to check your roof by walking on it. So you can see that I have the shore power plugged in. I'm trying to do that so we can have better lighting inside. And that's why I filmed my outro outside. Coming here is our hot water heater. Let's take a look and see how large it is. And this one is gigantic. It is a 12-gallon tank. So you are going to have tons and tons of hot water. And if you're one of the people that want a tankless hot water heater, you can definitely do that. Now I'm not going to open up this one. This is just the pass-through from the other side. So there's really no need to do that. And then right here we have our gigantic propane tanks. Again, I think these are probably 12-gallon tanks, but I will let you know at the end with all the technical info. Now, just above that, we do have the auto leveling controller right here. Now, if you want to see how this works or how any of them work, because they're all a little bit different, let me know down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to do a video just for that. Now for the compartment that's right behind the pin box. It's basically a storage compartment. And then some areas you probably don't really want to mess with because it's got all your hydraulics and all your technical stuff that you might screw up if you don't know what you're doing. Like I said before, if you don't know what it is, don't touch it. There is a door that goes directly to the other side, that gets you a little bit closer, but again, if you don't know what it is, don't touch it. So typically what I do is I start from the back and work my way up to the front. So in this situation, the living room is located in the back and the bedroom is located in the front above the pin box. So what we're going to be looking at first is the actual living room, then we got the kitchen, then we got the bathroom, and so on and so forth. So this one, the living room and the kitchen shares a very wide open space, which I'll be honest, in this situation, I absolutely prefer this kind of style as far as this size of a unit. This is perfect. So let's go ahead and take a look. So one of the first things that I do notice on this unit, and I absolutely think it's one of the best features that you can get, especially if you plan on upgrading anything, is a Thomas Paine collection sofa and love seat. And this one actually has a armoire, however you want to pronounce it. And the top does come off, so there is quite a bit of storage in there as well. This couch does turn into a bed, and like I've always said before, these seats are so comfortable that if you recline them, you can literally turn it into your own bed. Now for the love seat, it is phenomenally comfortable. The legs do go out. You also have a center console, which I'll show you right now. Pull this down, bam. You have two cup holders, as well as a place to plug in a laptop or whatever you need, and 2 USB-A plugs. And it hides away. On both armrests, you have the home button, which sets everything back to home. You have open, so you can open up the legs. You have close. You have a massage and a heat button. At least this one says massage on it, but not all of them do. And it looks like a Wi-Fi logo. And then below that, you have another USB-A plug-in. So you can charge your phone here, charge your tablet in the center, charge your laptop also in the center. So, I mean, this thing literally has a ton of places to plug in. Now, if you're sitting down and watching some TV, comfortably, let's see here. Open up my legs. Don't look at the shoes. They need to be polished. You have a faux fireplace that puts out heat as well. Now, you can do it without the heat and still have the ambiance of the flames. They're really cool. I do like them. We have them in our apartment. You also have the 2 front speakers right there, one right there and one right there. In the center is your radio CD player, and above it you have your TV. But now there's a spot below the TV, the little slot right there, that you could put a sound bar. So obviously all these new TVs, they're so flat they don't care about the audio, but this is a good way to get the good audio and the slender TV, because this is actually a pretty large TV. So you have 3 doors above the TV that gives you a lot of storage area. Moving on to the left, above the couch, you have 1, 2, 3 sets of doors that again gives you even more and more storage. And then coming around above the love seat, you have 1, 2, 3, and 4 places to store things. These are more like your airline above your head compartments, but they all open up to one giant compartment pretty much. So on the windows, you have 2 different shades. You have a see-through shade that kind of just dims out the light a little bit, or if you just want it to be down while it's dark outside so you can see something. And then you have your blackout shades. So if you really want to go back to sleep, or you're trying to watch a movie in the middle of the day, this is the way to do it. And then they just retract right back up. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the kitchen. Now, the first thing in the kitchen that I do want to point out that is actually just insane in this unit is you actually have a dishwasher. Dishwashers aren't always guaranteed. In fact, I would say more times than not, they don't have them. You also have nearly a full-size range. Gas, of course. Either way, it's got plenty of space to do just about any type of cooking, especially with the amount of counter space you actually have. You also have the entire island. Now the island does have a sink in it, of course, which I'll show y'all in a minute, but you can use a lot of this for cooking as well. You do have a pretty decent sized stove. I would say it's one of the bigger ones that I've seen in any units. You can definitely fit a turkey and quite a few chickens, so it gives you options. Above it, you have a convection microwave with a turntable. Now the other thing, it stands out a lot more than all the other stuff, is the amount of storage. This thing is lined with storage. You got one over the fridge, you've got one next to the fridge, and then you got over the microwave, and then you got the 3 right next to the microwave. Down below, you have 3 next to the stove. You have 1 below the stove, and then on the other side, you have a good place to put your silverware and another storage compartment. Coming over to the island, you also have locations to store. You also have a beautiful accent light underneath the island. And then you have even more drawers top to bottom to put things that you may need. Now for the sink, it is the single open sink. I believe they call them farm sinks, farmhouse sinks, whatever they do call them. These are my favorite because they're wide open. You can use them however you want. And we also have what I call the slinky faucet. So you do have, and I like this one because it's all black. It's a flat black color. You do have a button for spray and a option for just the traditional stream in the center. It absolutely looks elegant, and I really love the handle. It's actually the same exact design that I have in my apartment. So I enjoy it. It looks very familiar to me. Now looking at the refrigerator, it almost looks like a residential. However, it is not. It is just a full-size RV refrigerator. So you did get almost the space for a residential, but you've got all the locks already in there and everything for the travel style refrigerator. Now going around, we have even more storage, but this is more for something to actually use as a pantry. You have your vacuum line right there, which you do have a vacuum plug-in right on the stairs. Now moving over a little bit further, opening up this door, you guessed it, it's a place to plug in a washer and dryer. This unit honestly is one of my favorite because it's not actually located in your closet where you sleep, but it's rather in its own area by the living area, so it's super convenient. And then you do have a place to put any type of detergents or anything that you might need to help clean or whatever the case may be, and you're able to keep that separate from all your food. This unit does come with 4 chairs and a separate dining area, so you don't necessarily have to sit and watch TV while you eat unless you're like me, you still choose to. This one also has a slide out to make it a little bit bigger, and the leaf is located in the middle. So seats for it comfortably, but I believe you can add another 2 people, no problem. However, you'll have to find some chairs. Now you do have beautiful lights above it, so you can have your romantic meal in the evening while looking out this big giant window. And there is a window right behind it as well, so you get a little bit of light from both directions. Now looking at the ceiling here, now this unit does have 3 ACs, so that you will stay cool during the summers. To be fair, you'll probably stay warm during the winter as well. You have lights streaming all the way across. You have more of those beautiful like ambiance lights that really kind of stand out and make it just a little bit nicer. All right, now going up the stairs, we are headed up to the bathroom in the main bedroom. So in the bathroom, this bathroom is gigantic. So if I were sitting down on the toilet, check this out. So my knees are right here. I literally can't even reach The shower is gigantic. There's plenty of area. The shower head is really high. So even for somebody that's, I mean, if you're short, this is perfect. I can actually get my head completely under the shower head. Not everybody can obviously do that because not everybody is 5'7", but for the people, that gives you a general idea. And then of course above it, you do have a skylight. So there's actually quite a bit of space. And then you do have a seat as well in the shower for the people that enjoy to relax while they shower. Now this one has a dual mirror for its dual sinks, which are aluminum. And you actually have these really cool, I've always liked these. I've seen these at Home Depot and stuff where the water just seems to trickle out and just comes out like a running waterfall. So I've always enjoyed these. Now coming down from there, you have tons of storage. You do have to share it with the plumbing, but hey, you take what you can get in some situations. All right, now going to the master bedroom. But as you sit down from your bed, you do have a TV located right there. And then you have a window. And then below it, you actually have a fireplace. Again, just like the one in the living room. You can use it as just the faux fireplace for the ambiance, or you can enjoy the heat that comes out of it. On this side, we got a beautiful headboard along with a single window on the side. You have a really cool bedroom closet with mirrors. On one side, you got all your hanging area, or at least a lot of hanging area. And then on the other side, you have even more in storage up top. Next to that, I'm telling you, this thing is just loaded with storage. I mean, you have storage down there, you have storage up here. And one of the main reasons that you actually have all this storage is because all your washer and dryer hookups are actually located in the front as opposed to back here. Because I'm sure one of the engineers, whenever they were designing this, was like, hey, we need to put the washer and dryer back here because this looks perfect for it. But they were smart and put an actual place to put clothes. So I'm going to go ahead and show you one of the other cool features that this one has. It is actually an option. So if you push this button above the bed, it actually sits up. So that's super cool. Super, super cool. You have storage underneath. So now to the technical stuff. I typically go over the dimensions, the weight, the tanks, how many doors, how many awnings, and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and start with the dimensions. That's typically what everybody wants to know. So the length of the trailer is 41.5 feet. So it's about as big as it can get. The width is 8.5 feet, which is literally as big as it can get. The height is 13.5 feet. And then the interior height, the standing room height, is 6.5 feet. The weight of the unit is 12,680 pounds dry. The payload that you can add to it is 3,320 pounds. So that gives you a total GVWR, or total weight that you can carry in it while you're pulling, is 16,000 pounds. Now there is a towing feature on this unit, so you can add an additional 3,000 pounds to the back. The hitch weight on it is 2,710 pounds. So now we're going to move on to the tanks. The freshwater and the gray tank, there's only one of each, and they're 93 gallons each. You have two black water tanks that are 53 gallons each. And you have a hot water tank that is 12 gallons. And two propane tanks that are gigantic and are 14 gallons. This unit has one door, two awnings, which I found out the second awning on the actual unit, not the slide, is actually an upgraded, is an added awning. It sleeps 4 comfortably, but I'm sure some people can find a way to sleep a few extra people in there because it is a large unit. The AC is 30,000 BTUs and the heater is 35,000 BTUs. If you have any other questions, leave the comments down below and I'll help out the best I can. Thanks guys for watching the video. You could be anywhere else, but you're sitting down watching my video. It means a lot to me. Now, if you are interested in purchasing this unit or any other unit at Holiday World of Dallas, please, links are down in the description, the address for the location, my phone number, and my email. Let me know what you want and I'll do everything I can to help you out. Appreciate everything. Peace. All right, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please hit the like button. It will get it out to more people. If you want to see our future videos, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. It means the world to me. This was awesome. If you are interested in purchasing this unit or any other unit at Holiday World of Dallas, my links are going to be down in the description. It's going to have my phone number, my email, and the address to Holiday World Dallas. I'm here to help you out, so give me a call. Until next time, peace.